Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first drum lesson. Now, today, seeing as how it's the first one, and I really wanted to get everybody started on the same kind of page, I really wanted to kind of approach it with a topic that is not necessarily drum-based. It's not really like today, here's some eighth notes, and this is how we're going to incorporate it. Now, today is a very general kind of drumming topic, and if you approach it the right way, it can really make a difference in not only the way you play, but also just how much you enjoy playing. And it's something that I feel a lot of people have maybe issues with, not necessarily like they don't know how to do it right, but just that in your life, if you've had drum teachers or if you've ever had an instructor, then most likely they've told you how to play drums. They've shown you exactly how you're supposed to do it. They've shown you the way that they play drums. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from those instructors because probably a lot of them know more than I actually do. But one important thing that I've always found is necessary is playing the way you enjoy. Now, that's the whole point of this whole lesson, is finding a playing style that fits you, that makes you better, but also you enjoy doing it. Because I've had a lot of instructors in the past that have told me exactly how to play drums that will make me better and make me like the way they do it and things like that. And now, not necessarily all of it was wrong. A lot of it was right, and I've improved in certain ways from it. But at the same time, you kind of have to pick and choose what you apply to your own playing, because if you just listen to everybody else and you do it their way, and if you don't really like the way they do it, then that really kills your heart and your soul for the playing. Because when it comes down to it, unless it's something that just really like keeps you from playing well, then however you want to play and however you feel good playing is really how you should play. Now, I'm not saying like you should hold the sticks like this and this is how you want to play. Now, that's not going to help you out at all. But what I will say is that if you find something that works for you and really takes you to the level that you want to be, when you're playing drum set, you're like, oh man, I'm having so much fun. Oh, look, I'm playing, I'm sounding good. That's what you need to be doing. And so I know that I'm not going to tell you exactly how you should play. I'm going to show you a few different ways that are commonly accepted kind of ideas. But really, when it comes down to it, I wanted to make this first lesson say that if you're not playing drums and enjoying it, and you're not playing drums the way that you feel good playing drums, then you can do it differently. You don't have to listen to exactly the way someone else tells you to play, because maybe it works for them, but it probably doesn't work for you. Or it may work for you as well, but it doesn't have to. Now, like the way I play drums, I'm hard and heavy. I'm going crazy. I'm hitting everything. Like I use a lot of arm. I use a lot more arm than people have told me I should use. Now, as far as actually technically playing, it is a lot easier to play in ways different than the way I play. The way I play really kind of makes it more difficult to play some of the things that I do. And I'm sure a lot of people look at my playing and think that. They're like, how does he play like that, man? You throw your arms around like that, it's really going to tire you out. And it does, but that's how I love to play. I play to entertain other people, and I play because I love playing that way. And so even though it's not the easiest way possible, I'm not really looking for the easiest way. I'm looking for the way I love to do it, and that's how I love to play. And so I'm going to take a couple seconds and just kind of like show you a few things, and take what you want from it, and just really think about the overall concept that I'm showing here, and that's play to enjoy, play to be better, and learn techniques that do help you. But if I say something and I'm like, oh, play this way, and you try it and it doesn't work for you, or it doesn't work the way you want it to, or you don't enjoy doing it, then don't take me exactly for those words. Like, play the way that makes you feel good and makes you sound good. And yeah, that's what it's all about, is loving drums. And I definitely don't play the easiest way, but I play because I love drums, and I want to share that love with you. And I think that many of you will find that if you kind of adapt and take some ideas and take other ideas and kind of mix and match until you find what works best for you, then it'll work best for you. So let's have a little fun, and I'll jam out a little bit and show you a few things. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is sort of the way I play drums, and of course, most of you already know how I play drums. I'm all hard and heavy. I really hit everything hard, and I just go crazy. And I mean, it works for me, and I love doing it. So I'll take a little whack at that. Now, just that little bit of playing kind of made me a little tired. So I'm going to kind of show you a more relaxed way that really focuses more on just making sure that you play what's right and you play what sounds good. And there are a lot of drummers that play this way. And personally, I mean, I don't really feel it looks as good, but a lot of those drummers are some of the best drummers out there, and they sound so good. So I'll show you a little bit of that. And so really, like, when you take a look at that kind of playing style, it's really just kind of subdued, and that's more about using your motions effectively than using your motions to really show. It's more about getting it done and making it happen. And especially when you're a beginning drummer, it may be best to start out that way, because truth is, if maybe you watch the way I play, or maybe you watch the way another drummer plays and they play really hard and that's what you like, it may not be the best way to start out. Now, I'm not saying don't go home and like enjoy it and try it, because that's the whole point of this, is to do what's fun. But sometimes you may need to practice some things at a more subdued and kind of calm level before you try and rock them out. And I find myself doing that a lot. Like, what I kind of just did is, like, if I can't play something correctly all rocked out, then you kind of have to chill back and play it the other way, and that can work for you. And so, I mean, I'm not really an expert of all types, because I play the way that I like to play, and I play the way that works for me. And so today, if you just want to go back to your kit and kind of, I guess, homework from this drum lesson is to really, like, kind of experiment and try some different things and see what works for you. Like, say maybe you've been in a rut and you just aren't feeling it, and you're like, well, when I sit down in my drum set, nothing just really good happens. I don't have fun. And so sit down and just play until you find something that's fun. And after you do that, kind of experiment it and make it your own. And really, when it comes to it, that's what drumming is it's playing the way you love to play and playing for fun. And that's what I really want you to get out of this lesson. So go home and have some fun with your kits. Have some fun playing drums. And then tune back in for the next lesson, and we will talk about something else that will help.